Hey everyone, Janota here. It's no secret that I really like Pikmin, and if you're watching this video, there's a high chance that you like Pikmin as well. However, there's always a chance that you might not actually like Pikmin. Maybe you like Pikmin 3, but you don't like Pikmin 2, or even worse, you could just like hate Pikmin, and only hate Pikmin. About a year ago, I started to see some buzz on the internet that the long-awaited Pikmin 4 was considered bad by some people. Honestly, I can't blame them. Back then, I was about to jump on the bandwagon and make a video called Pikmin 4 wasn't perfect, but I barely wrote the script. However, nearly 2 years after its release, Pikmin 4 has done some rounds on the internet for re-evaluation, with many pointing out its faults. Sure, we were definitely blinded by nostalgia and hype when it came out, but I still believe that Pikmin 4 overall is a great game. Before delving into why, there's also another layer to this video I want to cover. Basically, it's how Pikmin appeals to everyone, and how it doesn't. Another cancelled video idea. In it, I was going to talk about how some people may like certain Pikmin games and despise the others because of a variety of differences, but I'll get into that later. Don't think of this video as a response to others criticizing Pikmin 4, rather just me listing the reasons why I think Pikmin 4 is a great game. And if you haven't gotten to play Pikmin 4 yet, you can use this video to decide whether or not you might be interested in playing it. So first and foremost, one of my favorite aspects of Pikmin 4 is that the main campaign allows you to use any major Pikmin type from the previous games on top of the brand new Ice and Glow Pikmin. The main reason for this is because I feel that Pikmin 4 is meant to be the last hurrah for classic Pikmin, because I think that future games aren't going to be part of this numbered series. Not exactly spin-offs, but rather something like Super Mario Bros. Wonder, where it's another mainline entry but introduces a new gimmick to follow. I personally believe that Nintendo is going to take Pikmin down this route too, so the next Pikmin game could be something like, I don't know, Pikmin the Depths, where the gameplay is focused on traversing long and dangerous cave systems. And unlike Pikmin 4, instead of bringing back every type, they can maybe pick like 3 types to return, like Red, Purple, and Rock, while also introducing 2 brand new types. And now I'm getting off topic. New video idea, predicting Pikmin 5. What I'm trying to say is that I love that Pikmin 4 allows you to have every single previous type, and you can create combinations that wouldn't have worked out in previous games. Hell, the final area suggests White, Winged, and Ice Pikmin, a very strange combo given that they are the 3 weakest types. But I mean, at least the game is encouraging you to try all the types. I think it's clear the developers gave us every type mostly as a novelty, but I really like the options here. The next main addition I really like, Oatchi. Just in general, I love how Oatchi functions as both being a hybrid of a captain and Pikmin while also being able to do new things, such as sniffing out objectives. The best thing he adds is the ability to jump, which complements this new level of verticality that Pikmin 4 introduces. On top of this, all of his traits add to this very satisfying progression and upgrade system. Plus, it's really fun to make all sorts of restriction challenges since the game offers so much that you can try to avoid and see if it's still possible to beat the game. I mean, I did a complete run of beating Pikmin 4 without jumping, and I heard that Press A tried a run of Pikmin 4 without Oatchi entirely. Honestly, I saw that he had to get around 1 skip, so for me personally, I wouldn't count it, but who knows, maybe I'll attempt it myself one day. Regarding that too, I find myself going through multiple playthroughs of Pikmin 4 more often than the other games, despite its length. I've done speedruns, challenge runs, full game runs, yet I still find each playthrough to be unique based on how I feel like playing. Honestly, it's just very enjoyable overall, and the Dandori challenges are a great way of taking in all the strategy. Running around and spamming throws whenever needed just feels nice sometimes, you know? Just like the mission mode in Pikmin 3, these are very satisfying. And even in the regular caves, the fact that these are all pre-designed levels rather than being randomly generated is so nice, as there's a viable strategy to remember in case you have to reset. Speaking of resetting, you can rewind time. Yay! I remember this getting a ton of backlash, but as someone who would reset at a single death in a Pikmin 2 sublevel, nothing has really changed other than Nintendo making it easier on us regarding the load time. I feel sometimes the feature is a little jank, as it will save things you'll do in the future that you haven't done yet by the point it resets you to, but I guess this counts as a positive. There's also a ton of side stuff to do with an entire extra mode and a very extensive mission structure, encouraging you to do everything possible in the game. A lot of quality of life stuff too, vastly improving upon systems introduced in past entries such as Go Here. I've never felt that the lock-on cursor was that cumbersome, as it personally feels tailor-made for Pikmin 4 specifically. I also like the Flarlick mechanic because it feels like I'm building my squad more and more as the game goes on. Alright, listen, I don't do this often where I try to justify something's existence, but I just want to be honest, I really like Pikmin 4. I just want to throw some positivity during this whole chaos of negative reevaluation, just saying. Something I did just notice is that I've actually never made a video myself about Pikmin 4 as a game yet. I've just made the jumpless runs and of course, the many animations. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I wanted to discuss how some Pikmin fans will like some of the games and not others due to some differences. Now, I'll start with my personal opinion on the Pikmin franchise. I like every game. More importantly, I don't think any of them are bad. If I were to rank them, Hey Pikmin and Pikmin 2 are both at the bottom, but not because they're bad games, it's just that I like the rest of the series so much more. I would put Pikmin Bloom up next, then Pikmin 1 and 4, and finally Pikmin 3. Just by looking at my ranking, I think it's safe to say I like the more relaxed gameplay of Pikmin 3, but also the collecting of Pikmin 4. And I personally rank Pikmin 2 lower just because sometimes it's a little too much chaos and it's completely out of my control, and sometimes I just don't want to keep playing, that's just how it is sometimes. Not only that, but Pikmin 2 kind of feels a little slow to me. Say what you will about Pikmin 4's load times, but at least you don't have to see every single treasure collect cutscene over and over. What I'm trying to say is that everyone is going to have a very unique take on the Pikmin franchise. I'm only saying this because I know some people out there get a little defensive if your opinion is very different from theirs. This ranking is just a simple way of showing my opinion on the Pikmin franchise, but I do know of people whose rankings are very different, and I can still understand why. There are some, but not all, factors that can help or hinder the Pikmin experience based on your preferences. If you like the totally isolated feel of being alone in the world, the original Pikmin game has got you covered. If you really like the randomly generated caves that you have to carefully plan around of in Pikmin 2, I can get behind that, it's just personally something I'm not a big fan of. If you like running around and collecting things as fast as possible, Pikmin 3 and 4 have a ton of that. And if you like Hey Pikmin and hate every other game, you're a complete psycho. With all this said and done, there's still one more preference you could have. What if you like the Pikmin 3 Deluxe Switch Online Jigsaw puzzle?